everyone, and welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the third-ranked team, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Trojans will kick this away to get us going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they have had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You can go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
This one will be fair caught. Set it down for the offense. First down. Back in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that have played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's hit as he throws it. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Handoff to the back. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And the wideout goes in motion. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. So the special teams mistake moves the offense up 15 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the ball and heads to the left.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Yeah, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work in the 44.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
To the air, it's Sayan. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Play action here on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, it's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Receiver in motion now. And now the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, USC 7, Michigan State 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
29 Philly. Pilot.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the ready.
The important 3rd down play coming up.
Double right.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. He's escaping the pocket now. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Boy, how conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
The call is a quarterback sneak. The scrum on the goal line. Haven't seen a signal, but I don't think he got in. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. Running a quarterback sneak here.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
This defense has been tough. Can they come up with a stop now on 3rd and goal? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on 4th down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Touchdown, USC. This quarterback on fire today. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tailback with another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, good, tough running there by the Michigan State running back. And Michigan State over the years has had great offensive line play, ability to open up holes, and good, tough runners like we're seeing today.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll throw it now. And he throws his third interception of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars.
And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Sparty.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
And we'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And there's the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To the air. It's Sayin. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Trojans will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down. They're going to throw the football. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up second down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
And the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Pressure is coming. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
The completion sets up a second down play. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Spartans will have to kick this away. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. handoff. Here comes the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Time running down, just one play left here in the half.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback's got it on the option. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
14, Michigan State 7.
And the Spartans will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Hands off to the left.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Scanning the field. It's saying, running out of time in the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Testing the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
completion sets up a third down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Spartans looking to keep this drive rolling.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Spartans will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
And the Spartans pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Quick pass, the catch is made.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Inside the 35-yard line. Brought down after a big gain and a 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll use the ground game here. Finding some room at the 25. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Offense operating from the pistol. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
29 Philly. 2-9
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield.
Cricket.
Dropping back. It's Sayin. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Hornet. 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 Arrow. Arrow.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A first down pickup tackled at the 45. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. The offense now operating in empty.
Griffin. Easy.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
Gaucho. Gaucho. Squirrel. Ready, go.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that one is no good. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Graham. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Using his legs, it's Frazier. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. No field goal try here. They're going to try to break the tie with a touchdown in the final quarter. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. So instead of trying to break the tie with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there on 4th and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that puts him in front here in the final 2 minutes. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Sayan. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. He's just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. And the wideout goes in motion. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds his man. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. From 2 touchdowns behind, they can now take the lead. First down and goal. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And with 5 seconds to go, this would send us to overtime. He knocks this one right through. And the game is tied here in the final seconds. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Here comes our first play of overtime.
29 Philly, 2-9.
Here comes the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Trojans have their offense on the field to start overtime. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Cut, cut, cut.
And here's the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And now a carry here for the fullback. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score USA 28, Michigan State 17.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And the runner takes off to his right.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's 1st and goal now. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or do you go for 2 and win it right now?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
At the 14-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for two here in second overtime. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
Michigan State 30, USC 24.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Southern California. The score they had to have.
Well, they did the tough part here by coming up with this touchdown. The game is tied. Now, of course, the rule in that second overtime, you got to go for two. Let's see what their favorite two-point play is and see if they can win it.
So it all comes down to this. If they make their two-point try, it's a huge overtime interception. No, he didn't get in. The defense makes a stand. They stop him, and now we're headed to triple overtime.
That's the end of the second overtime, with the score still tied.
Okay, so now we've got dueling two-point conversions from here on out to decide this game. Enormous pressure on every snap. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going.
22 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Snags the quick throw. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further. So they set up again, a two-point try to reclaim the lead deep here in overtime. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. So here we go again. A two-point play to set the tone as we continue deep in overtime. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. No, they've stopped him. Great job by this defense. And the two-point try fails. So the defense does the job, and now this offense comes out for a two-point try to win the game right here. To throw, it's Sayan. Defense is coming after. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. No, he does not get in. It's a game-saving stop by this defense, and we'll play on. The offense still out there. They're going for two here.
Clear. Clear. Slam. Gaucho.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime. So now this offense must answer from 3 yards out to keep this game alive. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in there. A clutch play to stay alive and extend this game even further.
With the game still tied.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. connect with the receiver here. And he's in. They get the two-point conversion to jump on top here deep in overtime.
Michigan State 36, USC 34.
So now this offense... And now this offense must respond with a two-point try to keep this game going. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? It's a turnover. In these overtime games, Kurt, it just comes down to execution in the moment. Who can make one more big play? They did it. They come up with a signature W.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. I think this likely will end up being one of the best games, not only for them, but maybe in all of college football for the season. To me, it felt like an instant classic and one that fans should remember for a long time.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.